Dear students, in this lecture, we will prove the result that every Hilbert space can be expressed as direct sum of closed linear subspace and its orthogonal complement. The precise result is like this. Let M be a closed linear subspace of Hilbert space H. Let M be a closed linear subspace of Hilbert space H of Hilbert space H. Then H is direct sum of M and M perpendicular. It is direct sum means every vector H can uniquely be expressed as M plus M dash, where M belongs to M and M dash belongs to M perpendicular. So, to prove that H is direct sum of M and M perpendicular, we need to prove two things. First, H is sum of M plus M perpendicular, and secondly, we need to prove that M intersection M perpendicular is equal to 0. So, this is what we have to prove. We want to prove that H is equal to this. So, in order to prove this, we will have to make use of last two theorems which we proved in last two lectures. So, let me recall the results which we will use. We shall use the following results. We shall use the following results. First result is that if M is proper, that is M is subset of H but M is not equal to H, if M is proper closed subset of H, then H is equal to, then there is a non-zero vector, Z0, a non-zero vector Z0 in H such that Z0 is orthogonal to M, such that Z0 is orthogonal to M. So, this is result star 1. Second result which we are going to use is this. We proved this result in last lecture. If M and N are closed linear subspaces, M and N are closed linear subspaces of H such that M is orthogonal to N, then M plus N is also closed linear subspace of H. then M plus N is also closed linear subspace of H. Subspace of H. Say this is result star 2. We proved these two results in last two lectures, and that we are going to use. Now first we will prove that H is, so first we are going to prove that H is sum of M plus M perpendicular. So to prove this result, suppose on contrary that H is not equal to M plus M perpendicular. So if H is not equal to M plus M perpendicular, then by star 2 we can say that M plus M perpendicular is closed linear subspace of H as M is orthogonal to M perpendicular. Here we are taking N as M perpendicular. Then M plus M perpendicular is, further it is not equal to H. So then M plus M perpendicular is proper closed linear subspace of H by star 2. Is proper closed linear subspace of H by star 2. Further, by star 1, there is a non-zero vector. There is a non-zero vector Z0 in H such that Z0 is orthogonal to M plus M perpendicular. This implies that Z0 is orthogonal to M and Z0 is orthogonal to M perpendicular. Since M and M is subset of M and M perpendicular, both are clearly subsets of M plus M perpendicular. So Z0 is orthogonal to a bigger set, means it will also be orthogonal to smaller sets, that is subsets. Okay. So if Z0 is orthogonal to this set, it means that Z0 will also be orthogonal to this set. This further implies that Z0 belongs to M perpendicular and it is in the orthogonal complement of M perpendicular, and it is also in the orthogonal complement of M perpendicular. So this implies that Z0 belongs to intersection of these two sets. But as we have seen that their intersection, if these are subspaces, then their intersection is 0. So this implies Z0 equals to 0, since this intersection is going to be a 0, or for, I could say, this is always a subset of singleton 0. We have seen that S perpendicular is always a subset of 0 for any subset of Hilbert space. Okay. So Z0 equals to 0, but this contradicts the fact that Z0 is non-zero. Hence, our assumption was wrong, that is, H must be equal to M plus M perpendicular. So this completes the first part of the lecture, that H is equal to M plus M perpendicular. Now in second part we are going to prove that M intersection M perpendicular equals to 0. We are done with this part. We have done. Now we are proving this part. So as M and M perpendicular are subspaces, it is given that M is already a subspace, and we have seen that for any subset of Hilbert space, S perpendicular is always a subspace. In fact, it is a closed subspace. That's what we have seen. So we can write, as M and M perpendicular are subspaces of H, it is clear that 0 belongs to M and M perpendicular. So 0 is clearly a singleton 0 is clearly a subset of M and M perpendicular. Also, we know that for any set, S intersection S perpendicular is always a subset of singleton 0. So we have M perpendicular is subset of singleton 0. So if we combine these two, each set is subset of other, hence we get that M intersection M perpendicular must be equal to singleton 0. Okay, so this proves our claim, second part, that M intersection M perpendicular is 0. And hence from these two it follows that H is direct sum of M and M perpendicular. Okay. Now let us define what we mean by orthonormal sets. So we are beginning with new topic, orthonormal sets, and we will define what is orthonormal subset of Hilbert space. So orthonormal sets. A subset O, let me continue here, a subset O which we are representing as EI, where I belongs to some indexing set, of Hilbert space H is called orthonormal set of H, if it satisfies two properties. So first property is that every vector should be unit vector, that is norm of EI is equal to 1 for all EIs, and secondly, any two vectors must be pairwise orthogonal. Any vector, if we take EI and EJ, they should be orthogonal, that is EI is orthogonal to EJ if I is not equal to J, that is inner product of EI and EJ is 0 if I is not equal to J. So what is orthonormal set? In a single statement we can define orthonormal set as a set having unit pairwise orthogonal sets. So orthonormal set is the set of pairwise is the set of pairwise is the set of pairwise orthogonal unit vectors is the set of pairwise orthogonal unit vectors set of pairwise orthogonal unit vectors set of pairwise orthogonal unit vectors. In next lecture we will prove properties of orthonormal sets. Thank you.